All right, this is super interesting. You guys may remember we've been covering this incredible double standard, this incredible hypocrisy where Fox News hosts and many in right-wing media have been slamming the Joe Biden vaccine mandate protocol requirement in which large employers with more than 100 employees have to either get their employees vaccinated, get proof that their employees are vaccinated, or they have to test their unvaccinated employees once a week. Now, Fox News has implemented a much stricter protocol where you either need to be vaccinated or test daily, and you're required to wear a mask when working on location in certain areas. So the Fox protocol, the Fox requirement, the Fox guidelines, call it whatever you want, it is stricter than the ones outlined by Joe Biden. Another Fox host was confronted about this. This is really interesting. This is Pete Hegseth, who's a big anti-Biden guy, big bomb thrower. And he was interviewed by Mediaite's editor-in-chief, Aidan McLaughlin. And when he was confronted with this double standard, where Hegseth is regularly railing on the Biden protocol, but his employer's protocol is stricter, he first wasn't really sure what to say. Then he resorted to attacking Mediaite, which might not surprise you. Let's take a look at this. Very instructive.
There was a vaccine or test requirement at the Patriot Awards, which is very similar to the policy at Fox News. Do you have an issue with Fox News having a policy like that, which is effectively the same as Biden's vaccine mandate for big businesses?
You're not mandated to get the vaccine because you can get a test.
Right. Now, remember, it's the same thing with Joe Biden. You're not mandated to get the vaccine because you can get a test.
I'm not in charge of it. I don't make the calls, but either you have the option to get a test, so it's not actually a complete vaccine mandate, and that's fine. I mean, it's not my call. So I'm grateful for the people that provide us this opportunity, and the show went off without a hitch.
Right. But it's just that, Joe Biden's vaccine mandate for big businesses has been the subject of criticism. And that's even less stringent than the one at Fox News, right? It requires weekly testing as opposed to daily testing. So I'm curious as to why you have an issue with the Joe Biden vaccine mandate,
right,
but no problem with the one at Fox News.
Beautiful.
What do you want me to say?
Well, answer the question. Say, for example, I'm doing it to get clicks, or it's our editorial position and it's totally hypocritical, or like what he wants you to say is answer the question, Pete.
I mean, ultimately, companies have prerogatives. What the government shouldn't be doing is telling them what to do. The government shouldn't be telling them what to do. Every company has its own policies, and I'm beyond grateful for the opportunity to work at the Fox News channel. And it does things that no other organization does, including your organization, Mediaite.
So now he just goes into attacking the interviewer.
It's part of the trash heap of left-wing media that does the same thing everyone else does. That's why we're number one. I mean, I can't even imagine what the clicks are on your site. Is it like 15 people a day, like only journalists in New York
16.
City that click on 16? Good. They're the only people that read Mediaite. The actual people read the Fox News channel. So you guys want to nitpick and do your thing. That's cool. But
it's funny to say it's nitpicking to point out that Fox News has been waging a propaganda war against Biden's vaccine mandate while having a stricter mandate for its own employees. Pete Hegseth calls that nitpicking.
I could not be more grateful for the Fox News.
Okay, so there it is. So he eventually comes across something that sounds kind of like an explanation, which is, hey, listen, I'm fine with private companies doing what they think is best, but they shouldn't be told by the government that that's what they had to do. But in getting to that explanation, he first has to attack Mediaite to get there and insult them and say, you guys only get 15 clicks. And this is actually very common. Remember when Tucker Carlson was confronted with the same thing, his reaction was just as bizarre.
Okay, so I have a question here about Fox News.
Yeah.
You said Fox News has no vaccine mandate, but according to Newsweek, the company requires unvaccinated employees to submit to daily COVID testing, which is stricter than Biden's mandate, which calls for weekly testing for businesses that employ more than 100 people. Is Fox News denying the civil liberties of its employees by being stricter than President Biden?
Fair question.
I don't know. I mean, you should probably ask Newsweek. It sounds like they got a pretty precise handle on what's happening.
Hey, if it's wrong, let me know. If I'm wrong,
yeah,
if I haven't,
it's completely wrong, as I noted the other night. I'm not,
So what is the policy?
I'm
Can you
not
tell us the policy?
qualified to speak for the company on this because I don't run the company and I'm not, I'm just an employee.
Now, that's very disingenuous. Tucker could just speak to his experience with the policy as an employee. He doesn't have to speak on it as an employer. It's very disingenuous.
Company.
Right.
My personal preference is that Fox News would, make a statement about what its policies are. But I think like a lot of companies, they're hesitant to do that because why would you even want to get involved in that conversation? Here's the bottom line. There are a lot of infectious diseases out there, and a lot with much higher mortality rates than COVID-19. And, there's HIV.
Yeah. So then as a reminder, he goes into kind of comparing and equating COVID vaccination and COVID to HIV, which is, of course, an insane analogy given that HIV is sexually transmitted. You can't sneeze on someone and give them HIV. There's no vaccine for HIV. I mean, every time that they are actually confronted with this, it's a fair question every time. They know that they're stuck in an inconsistent position and they either get angry and turn to insults or they do whataboutism. So nice job there by Mediaite's Aidan, McLaughlin, and Pete Hegseth, looking kind of like a doofus, I must say. One of our sponsors is Kamikoto, making elegant, high-end, beautiful Japanese steel kitchen knives using traditional techniques from Honshu, Japan. I've been a big fan of Japanese kitchen knives for a long time. They have some great advantages. When you look closely at a Kamikoto knife, you see the quality of the ironwork. They only use Japanese steel. Every knife comes in a perfect heavy-duty ash wood box, makes storage really easy. It looks great in your kitchen or drawer. The balance of the knives is just amazing. I've been using them for everything. Every knife comes with a lifetime guarantee. On their website, you can see the complete list of chefs at Michelin star restaurants who use Kamikoto. And through this partnership they're doing with us, Kamikoto is giving you $50 off on top of their other special offers. Just go to kamikoto.com/Pacman and use the code Pacman for $50 off. The link is down below.